Hello! We're gonna be watching how Shylily took over the VTuber industry. I actually love watching Shylily's streams. I think she's one of the most creative and honestly just down-to-earth content creators that we have in VTubing. And I wanted to learn more about how she took over the industry and what she did to really get there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. You guys already know the chill by now. Also, I decided that when I do my PC building stream, I'm gonna be cosplaying as Hatsune Miku while I do it. So I hope that's fun for you guys. Anyway, I'm just gonna start it. Woo! I don't know how she does that.
And suddenly, boom! Horny. And you go,
Oh.
wow, that has a nice shape.
Really come.
Yeah.
No, not like that. Come here.
A part of what I think is really appealing about her is how clippable she is. You can go in her stream, watch for 10 minutes, and you can get like 3 separate clips out of it. It's insane. I don't know how anyone keeps up with it all, but I think you can tell by how much I'm geeking out how much I really enjoy her content. She's honestly just... I love her content so much.
Got him.
I'm sorry. Womp womp. Womp womp.
I usually hate the little noises that people make when they stream, but when Shylily hits that womp womp, it just hits different. I don't know what to say. She has it down to fucking art. It's amazing.
Dang, that look good.
The entertainment industry is defined by one giant principle: marketing. The success of so many products is practically defined by how well a business can effectively spread and promote it to an
True.
audience. And with the VTuber industry, there'd be two paths for you. You either ride with an agency, aiding you with marketing, models, streaming expenses, and collabs, or you create that reality yourself as an indie. And the difficulty in doing that on your own is...
It feels exactly like that. Even if technically I do have some idea of content creation already. Like I know the basics on how to like primarily try to get an audience. If you don't have anyone to like raid you or collab with on Twitch, start off by getting an audience on YouTube. I know it sounds like you don't really want to do that. You wanted to stream. I understand it. But I went from having like 3 to 5 average viewers to having over 10 just by posting YouTube videos. And it's really great to get yourself pushed out there more. I really suggest it. It's really good.
So after seeing a VTuber be marketed so well across the internet, managed to take the streaming scene by storm, and gain 1 million
Just like-
followers in 1 year, I was like,
Who the f is this?
so I wanted to know more.
She knows.
Let's talk
She
about
knows.
it. Hey, yo, it's Taledo, that fallen angel kicked out of heaven.
The
And welcome to
goat.
VTubers Built Different, a series going over VTubers who are simply that guy. Let's dive deep into the waters on the story of Shylily and how she managed to break the internet. Get some snacks, get some water, get yourself some shrimps on the ride. Let's get on with the video.
I'm sorry, I love the little keg. Surges, whatever you call them.
You might know this year with the rise of Golden State, the release of
Oh my
Undertale
God.
and GTA 5, the continuation of FNAF's
I'm sorry, do you guys remember when so many VTubers, like overseas VTubers, accidentally said that and didn't know what it meant? It was generally some of them. I don't know how to put it. It was funny, but at the same time I'm just like, oh no. But I can't get over it. There's so many clips. FNAF 4 came out then? Oh my god. Sorry.
crazy internet presence, or when Silento's whip and Nene. For Shylily, that was her beginning. On August 29, 2015, Shylily created her Twitch channel and started streaming later on. Now, what was she cooking almost 10 years ago? Was she secretly holding a deep passion for streaming and content creation, looking to become one of the biggest influencers of all time? Nah.
I think when everyone creates a Twitch channel, they kind of just watch people first, and after like a couple like months or years, then they eventually start trying to make content. Is that the same for you guys? I don't know. I've had multiple Twitch channels because anytime a lot of people came back, I got scared and I deleted them. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm sticking with mine now. I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna be a hermit anymore. But at the same time, does that work for you guys? Like, content creators that will be in my comments, did you start off making content right away, or did you watch other people the same way I did?
Shawty lost a bet.
You cannot be serious!
In Lily's own words, I was dared to stream Minecraft if I lost a bet due to a meme in my friend circle. I lost that bet and I did stream.
Fair
And after the
enough.
first one, it turned out to be a fun pastime for her, but nothing too serious like a job.
What did inspire you to become a VTuber as a job?
Okay, that sentence really makes me... It gets under my skin a little because you shouldn't start streaming or VTubing or content creation primarily to get money out of it. In my opinion, you should be doing it just to get out a creative outlet or find some other form of like hobby, I guess. It primarily starts as like a hobby. You don't expect to make money out of it, and if you expect to make a lot of money right away, you're gonna be very mistaken. You really don't get paid a lot until like you get yourself off the ground, and that can take months to years even.
I don't think most people. I can't talk for anyone, obviously. but
Yeah.
I don't think most people start a streaming career and or VTubing because they want to do it as a job. It's just a
Yes,
side thing. I
exactly.
think most people just do it because it's fun. That's why I did it. I mean, I was on Twitch because I lost a bet, so I played Minecraft and it was fun.
While working her ass off in the restaurant industry, streaming was a good interactive hobby, playing games like World of Warcraft, Minecraft, League of Legends. Lily played a lot of League, by the way, but when stuff was going well with her IRL job and career, she took a hiatus from streaming to focus on what was more important. Now
Valid.
let's fast forward a bit.
Boom! What?
Pandemic. The 2020
Oh,
global
no.
health crisis hits. Kids are getting sick left and right, stuff be closing down, and tons of people were losing their jobs and opportunities.
I think I was in high school when COVID hit. It was it was weird, but at the same time, it was really interesting because I was already skipping half the time or home sick half the time anyway. So it wasn't that different for me, but at the same time, it was weird seeing no one around. But the one good thing about COVID, in my opinion, is now I don't get looked at like a fucking weirdo when I wear a face mask outside. Because I usually always wear a face mask. I have a really weak immune system and I get sick often and I don't want to get other people sick because of my dumb immune system. So I always wear like face masks and people would look at me like I'm gonna do something to them. It's like, no, I'm not crazy. Not.
Shylily being people here, of course. And with nowhere left
Unfortunate
to
to
go, no
lose your job,
opportunities
though.
available, and at her lowest in life, a thought appeared in this woman's head. Oh shit, I have a Twitch channel.
Let's go.
With 4,000 followers still remaining on the previous account, Shylily began streaming again in late 2020, right when VTubing began to take off. The average person watching this probably knows what a VTuber is, but just in case you're in the dark, sit yourself down. I'm finna school your ass. VTubers are online entertainers dating back in 2011 who use virtual avatars for content
Oh my
creation
God.
instead of the usual face cam. They first
Did you guys remember when like all the first VTubers were coming out? I remember watching Kuzuna Ai.
rose in popularity with Kizuna Ai in 2016, but in 2020, as VTuber companies like Hololive and Niji Sanji branched into Western audiences, these talents took off. With VTubers topping the charts, other inspired creators wanted to tap into the medium, and Shylily was one of them. After months of learning Blender and VRoid, she created the first VTuber avatar you see as Shylily.
This
It's
was literally
pretty
my
great
favorite
avatar.
part. I made it myself. I learned Blender for this. Not bad for a first model. I mean, it's all I had.
It's not only not bad, it's actually pretty well made. My first VRoid model was actually really horrible. You gotta learn with what you got though. So her being able to make such a good quality one is generally amazing.
And that's how Shylily would get back to the grind. She'd return to streaming again, mainly doing gaming streams with her friends and community. Even before her big break, two things that set Shylily apart as a VTuber was her authenticity, and how damn good she was at engaging.
Exactly. This is some of the stuff that I really love about her. I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna pause all I want. You can click off the video if you want to. I really, really loved how she didn't really play into a trope. She just was authentically herself. It generally was very nice. It was refreshing to me. I'm pretty sure it was refreshing to
reveal,
others.
using a lot of her previous live streaming experience to chat and laugh.
Thank you for the hot parts. What? Ow! Rap or gum. Rap gum.
It's actually trash. Oh, really? That's how you greet us? Ah, yes, please, more.
She continued to play trending games like Minecraft and Genshin, did just chatting streams, had a
Oh
subathon
my
in
God.
April, was caught down bad.
I'm sorry. The thing with Genshin is I got, oh my god, I got offered to do like a small sponsorship from Genshin, and my PC is so bad that I can't, had to reject it, and I got so fucking sad. It was like one of those program ones, so where it gets offered to a lot of people. I felt despair. All I felt was despair. That's why I'm pushing to get my new PC faster. Oh yeah, and I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. When I do get all the parts for the PC, I'm gonna build it on stream, and I'm gonna be cosplaying as Hatsune Miku as I do it. And I guess it'll be the first time you guys ever see my like actual body. I don't mind though. It's gonna be
Add in
fun.
4K several times.
Oh, also, I wanted to do a drinking stream when I turn 21, and I want to do it as Hatsune Miku as well. I think that'd be interesting. Well, you'd see my hands like on the table, but just completely dressed up as Hatsune Miku taking fucking, what's it called, sours? I think that'd be fun.
Words are hard.
What's our hard?
Wait, hold up, wait.
And after a year of grinding streams and along the way using her TikTok, YouTube, and Insta to share clips, Shylily reached
Oh my
20,000
goodness.
followers in November.
You have to be a different type of person to be able to handle a lot of TikTok comments. I post one thing on TikTok, it gets some views. It's literally just about the VTuber booba, which is exactly why I have the blanket on all the time now.
2021 and Twit's partner the next month, which all things considered is
That's
hella
crazy.
banger. Many people struggle to even reach past thousands of followers while streaming.
It's me. I'm
It's okay, I'm the
And
same.
that's why I focus on videos instead. But that didn't explain the thumbnail, Taledo. What the hell caused this jump here? Now, let me introduce you to the concept of marketing oneself as well as VTuber debuts. As stated before, marketing is one of the biggest proponents of any type of industry.
Agreed, and marketing can be incredibly hard for VTubers. Some of the best ways to like market yourself is to actually like pay the extra price of money to get it could be like your VTuber model, or it can just be like emotes from a reputable like larger audience. Or not audience, artist. Because when they post it to the social medias and they're like, hey, look at these emotes I made, people are gonna be like, oh, those cute, I wonder who they're made for. And you can get some traction that way. But marketing yourself as a VTuber is incredibly hard, especially if you don't have a lot of money. You really gotta branch out yourself, especially if you're indie. It's super hard, but I definitely think it's doable.
Building anticipation, spreading the word, and catching one's attention are the most vital go-tos when selling a product. For example,
Agreed.
let's look at movies. Production companies promote their films through trailers, prints and posters, collaborations, social media posts, custom websites. Hell, even some create TikToks and videos to gain views.
You drank all the late
Cause my boy, you got to leave an
Boy.
impact. But with marketing in the VTuber industry, there are two main events that are promoted. The content, of course, but in this case, one's debut, their release date. For those who don't know what a debut is a term borrowed from the music and idol industry, referring to any personality work's first appearance or performance in a particular role. So with VTuber, it's pretty much their first reveal on the platform, growing a lot of popularity in VTuber agencies.
The thing with debuts is if you're trying to learn how to get into streaming, please just get into it with like a PNG or a low budget model. Please don't go into it with like a ton of expenses. If you spend like 2K on a model and then you find out streaming isn't for you, it's gonna be a really bad like feeling, in my opinion. So always make sure that you that you're interested and you know that for a fact you want to do content creation full, like, you don't have to say full time. It's your money, you can do what you want, but I just don't want you guys to end up feeling sad and feeling like you wasted money.
These VTubers generally use debut events as their introduction to their audience. And they can hook, might I add to you. For example, let's look at Gargura. Gargura's debut hit different so hard for fans that she got 100,000 new subs in 5 days and 1 million
my.
in just a month. That just don't happen, dog. But there is an important discretion to add here. This don't take away from Gargura's talent or any agency VTubers' rise to fame, but they did have an agency backing them. There's a big difference in
True.
agency and indie in that regard. Big VTuber agencies like Hololive and Nijisanji are ginormous. They have a huge
True.
established audience, are perfect at marketing, and set talents up perfectly with models and equipment. Even for smaller agencies like Idol and Phase Connect, they aid expenses and help spread the word through trailers, stream watch-alongs, and YouTube ads.
That being said, for those talents to still keep notoriety though, they have an insane amount of like genuine engagement to have with the viewers. So it makes a lot of sense why a lot of them are able to have such huge audiences. Even if I like put a full-blown money, like 10 grand into a debut, I had everything set up properly, but I just like stared into the camera and didn't say anything for like minutes at a time, nobody's gonna sit there and watch that. You gotta be entertaining and engaging for a lot of people. It's hard to do, it is really hard to do, but if you learn just to engage with yourself, even with like friends or hanging out in Discord calls and just trying to be more present, you'll get there. Even I'm not the best at it at all. As much as I love rambling, there gets a point in my streams where about like 2 hours in, I kind of shut off, and I'm working on that now. But you kind of just gotta put in like 110% to like be that guy. My rambling is leading to nothing. I'm sorry.
But if you use indie, how does doing that all work? Company, you're running everything on your own. Your model and asset expenses,
Tell them to bring me my money.
Bring me my
advertising
money.
content, posting everywhere by yourself, having an audience. Try gaining one first even before your debut. So much work
Yes.
goes into having a successful VTuber debut that so many on the indie side feel intimidated at even starting off as content creators. Because other VTubers are successful, some people think they gotta go big or broke and invest thousands they don't even have to be a VTuber in the first place. And it creates this weird culture. I have a future video
Yeah.
planned on VTuber debuts, so subscribe to the channel because only a small percentage of viewers. But even Shylily has her own feelings on that culture of starting out.
Start off as PNG VTubers. Just stream
Exactly.
a game that you like, or talk to people, or have friends come to your stream. You don't need to figure out if streaming is even your thing. But it would
Exactly! That's exactly what I said earlier. You really need to figure out if streaming is what you want to do. She's spitting nothing but facts.
the phone has 6,000 euros to spend for a model. I get that. But try and find a model for less.
Which is why you
Exactly.
saw Shylily start cheap too. Anyway, some people
Even the model I have right now, it's a customizable one, but it only cost me around $50. I just ended up customizing it to a point where I like until I figure out if content creation's really for me. And if it's really for me, then I want to buy an actual VTuber model. Like one that I own solely myself. But still, just start off small and have fun with it.
really want to invest in their career. So having a good debut helps with that. And if you want a really successful debut, you need to plan a lot of work. And Shylily did
Exactly.
everything right to make that reality. Around mid-late 2020, Shylily began her plans of debuting a fully upgraded VTuber model. She commissioned artist and rigger Twin Tails for a massively high-quality model, Mod_R for a debut teaser, animator Atakun for a lore animation, and several other talents to make assets. This was funded through all of her savings, and with a little bit of her grinded money, she culminated to about $8,000.
How much did my VTuber model cost?
8,000?
Yes, 8,000.
You want that top quality model, you gotta pay them top quality dollar.
That's
Bring
just
me
how
my
it is.
money.
And she used every resource she had.
People think that I was just a rich snob that just had like 8 grand to dump on the model. First of all, I didn't. Second of all, I used all my savings because of COVID, losing my job.
What about advertising? Ain't no debut without an audience. Well, let's factor two things first. Shylily already made an audience. Even before her
Exactly.
debut, she was a Twitch partner with 23,000 followers and a decent YouTube TikTok presence. She had viewer count in the triple digits, and moreover, VTubers have other platforms to advertise, like Instagram.
Triple digits seems just fucking crazy to me, because I just recently broke double digits, but at the same time, I'm still, like, baffled. I'm baffled because, like, a month ago, I was, like, averaging, like, 2 to, like, 5 viewers, I think, 3 to 5, and then I started posting on YouTube, and it shot up past 10, and it's just, like, shocking. And if you ever get nervous about this stuff like I do, there's actually an option to turn off the amount of viewers that are watching, so you don't have to look at it. I highly suggest doing that.
Twitter, Reddit, Discord, list goes on. So she just had to push it, and she sure as hell did.
She
got the word out through
did.
networking
She
and
grinded
announcements,
it.
revealed her model through likes and retweets, used her TikTok to advertise her debut.
I heard you want to grow your weenie from this size to this. Congratulations! Like, share, retweet, and watch your PP grow beyond comprehensible size.
What is that? But the word was out now. This cute VTuber with a dork-like personality has a super high-quality model coming out, and now I'm caught. You've piqued my interest. I'm gonna come to the debut. Not only are the interests of viewers caught, but other streamers, VTubers, and clippers had their eyes on the event. All
Oh,
that's left is for the
exactly.
debut stream and to put on the show.
Also, Clipper channels honestly do God's work within the VTuber community. I'm going to be honest. If you ever get clipped, if you ever get clipped by a VTuber channel, it's some of the best like feeling in the world. I heard. It's just amazing. It's still such a gorgeous model.
And she did.
Look at my eyes. They're
Pretty.
beautiful, dude. They look like the ocean is in them.
Dang, that look good.
I have a problem. She peaked at 900 viewers, gained
No.
500 subs from the event, showed off her amazing assets,
I glow in the dark, so I do be organ.
reacted to several videos, and even answered viewer questions. The audience was engaged and entertained the entire way. She did what you gotta do during the debut. What a great story. That's where she shot to 1 million, right? You thought all you needed to succeed was a high-budget debut?
Absolutely not, because you can see it with other VTubers, but even if you have the high budget, beautiful rigged model, you have to be entertaining to keep that audience. You just have to. People, I mean, yeah, some people just watch because they find your model cute. That's honestly a thing. But if you want to grow, you kind of have to have like some form of personality to go with it.
Nah, that's just when the grind starts.
Exactly.
Congrats, you've caught the fish on the hook. What the hell now? Start rowing. That fish gonna go away. Keep in mind that a VTuber
Terraria.
debut is all it means. A debut. An opening. Even after putting in mad work into one's debut, the real test is how one mans they self and they brand afterwards. Now you gotta keep that press. You gotta actively create content, continue to do engaging live streams, and even spread that content on other stages. Because no matter how quality something might be, the audience can easily lose interest. Shylily did the duty of keeping up her relevance and grinded her ass off. And that's not really hyperbole. She streamed nearly every day for multiple hours, did subathons that lasted months and another later that year, continually planned other debuts and costumes, network and set up events, everything to keep up that momentum. Just keep it.
It was genuinely crazy. I remember being there for her 3D debut. It was so much fun, but like, I can't imagine streaming every single day for that long. I mean, like physically, I can't even do that, but being able to do that for that long is like seriously amazing. It is exhausting to be on constantly, if that makes sense, to constantly have a personality. That is insane. For me, like, after I stream, I literally go like nonverbal. I do not talk. I like pick up a book, or I just put on YouTube, or like a Shylily, or like Kanji, or any like some sort of YouTuber that I watch. Kono Jack is one of them. And I just sit there and just watch. I don't say anything.
This hook ain't easy, bro. And it was starting to take
It's
a toll on
not.
her, not seeing her family in months. Later on, she hired a manager and took days off to avoid burnout, but that's the hard life of a content creator. It is not just one event that allows you to pop off. It's not just talking and playing games like many watchers think it is. To make it, you can't fall into obscurity. You have to stay relevant. Planning and
Stay
performing
relevant.
top-notch streams, finding trending topics for vids and games, staying consistent, networking, posting clips, interacting with others, revealing new fits. Content creation is a 24-hour job. You can barely
exhausting.
take a week or even days off, because it's not easy to regain that audience. You have to work nonstop, and she worked nonstop, and her hard work won her the Twitch lottery. Shylily would stream nearly every day on Twitch, actively producing engaging streams and acting out crazy antics. After a week, her viewer number rose from a couple hundreds to thousands, even catching herself off guard.
I wonder how she felt with that. Like, I understand that she had hundreds before, but do you think thousands kind of amped up her anxiety from it? I don't know, she seems really chill. Probably not, but who
However,
knows?
with VTuber clip channels like Cooksy spreading her moments
Cooksy's
like
the
wildfire,
goat.
a new audience was interested in Shylily's content, and they flooded her streams. Less than 1 month later, she reached 100,000 followers, and with her subathon and continuous events, the press kept up. Next month, 200K, the following 300K, then 400K. The VTuber community began to notice
It's a
something.
hell of a
Lily
lot.
was clippable as hell. Hell, an entire clips channel was made by fans to showcase her moments. Not only were her streams marketable and easy to share, but Shylily's content was smart. The fans weren't there for specific games, collabs, or get-togethers. They were there purely for Shylily. Her chats, her cute moments, her sus humor, and her own personality. Everybody was saying her name, and she continued to take off. 500K in June, 700K in August, 800K in September. And on January 18th, just 1 year after her debut, Lily reached 1 million followers on Twitch. 1 million followers in 1
The well-deserved, though. I do not know how she did not get burned out.
year.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't have shit.
So what is there to learn about Shylily's rise here? In a medium heavily defined by roles and archetypes at the time, Shylily decided to simply be unapologetically herself. After losing her job, she grinded to make a presence online and saved up everything to go big. Moreover, with her personality and humor, she got the attention of clippers and bigger channels. And through her own style, more and more people loved her content. And yeah, she pretty much broke the internet. And even she admits she lucked out with things working for the better in her life. But any watcher can see she put those parts into place to make a miracle.
Exactly.
So that's the one takeaway I want y'all at home to think on. No matter what situation you's in, whether you's living the best life or at the lowest of lows, if you got something you's passionate for, some craft or product you want to make into a reality, why not work your damnedest to make it into something?
Exactly.
Some standards, some meta? Screw all that. I ain't fall from heaven to follow some damn rule. Do you improvise, adapt, overcome? That
We
sounds
say
corny,
that,
but
right?
hear me out. Grind your heart out for what you desire. Be unapologetic, be proud. And maybe one simple joke like a meme stream can turn into something special. And maybe you'll be the next creator to break the internet. Anyway, Taledo, why did you cover Shylily all of a sudden? It just kind of hits different.
It really does.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Like the video and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, as well as the next VTuber you want to see covered. I hope to see y'all next time.
Okay, so oh my goodness, I felt like that went by so fast. It generally went by incredibly fast. But thank you guys for watching, and go sub to him, not to me, to him. He's the GOAT when it comes to content creation. Thank you for hanging out with me for the little bit we did though, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or morning or whatever. I'm just gonna go. Bye bye.